Close your eyes for a second and picture this. A dark night thousands of years ago. A fire crackles, a deep clay oven glows with heat. Someone lowers pieces of meat into the flames. Smoke rises slowly, carrying a rich, mouth-watering smell into the air. That's where the story of tandoori chicken really begins. Long before modern kitchens or printed recipes, people in the Indus Valley were cooking with clay ovens called tandoors. Archaeologists have found tandoor-style pits that are over 4,000 years old. These ovens cooked food quickly, sealed in juices, and gave everything that deep, smoky flavor people still love today. Back then, meals were simple. Bread and basic meats were lowered into the heat. There was no bright red marinade yet, no famous dish, just fire, clay, and skill passed down through generations. As centuries passed, empires rose and fell. Still, the tandoor survived. In villages across South Asia, families gathered around it to bake bread and roast meat. It became more than an oven. It was part of daily life, part of community. Then came the 1940s, a turning point. During the partition of the Indian subcontinent, millions were forced to move. Among them was a restaurant owner named Kundan Lal Gujral. He had run a small eatery in Peshawar, cooking food in a traditional tandoor. He faced a frustrating problem, though. Cooked chicken would often dry out and go to waste. That meant lost money and unhappy customers. So he tried something different. He coated raw chicken in a thick mix of yogurt, chili, garlic, ginger, and spices. Then he placed it inside the blazing hot tandoor. When it came out, it was unlike anything people had tasted before. Smoky, tender, juicy inside, slightly charred outside. The spices formed a bold, rich flavor that stayed with you. That experiment changed food history. After moving to Delhi, Gujral introduced this new dish at his restaurant. People were amazed. Word spread fast. Soon, crowds gathered just to taste the fiery red chicken fresh from the oven. By the 1950s and 60s, tandoori chicken was no longer just a local favorite. International guests visiting India tried it and fell in love with its smoky taste. As South Asian families moved abroad, they carried their recipes with them. Restaurants opened in London, Dubai, and New York. Slowly but surely, tandoori chicken went global. By the late 20th century, it had become a food icon. Chefs created new dishes inspired by it. Butter chicken was born from leftover tandoori pieces. Modern grills tried to copy the traditional clay oven flavor. Fast food chains even added tandoori spices to their menus. Yet at its heart, nothing really changed. Fire, smoke, spice. Today, tandoori chicken is everywhere. Street stalls, family kitchens, high-end restaurants, food festivals. The sizzling sound still draws people in. The smell still turns heads. And every bite connects the past to the present. From ancient clay ovens to refugee kitchens to global dining tables, this dish carries a story of survival, creativity, and tradition. So the next time you see that smoky red chicken coming out of a tandoor, remember it's more than grilled meat. It's thousands of years of history, still glowing with fire.